So this time, a little bit of a change of scenery. I'm actually at home this time, and down this side we had an entirely pointless border with plants that half of them were really very poisonous. So I'm not sure why the previous owners would have grown those, and they were just, it was a border that was just not doing anything ultimately. So I decided to remove the plants, and I'm having a go. This is my no dig test bed that I wish I'd done at the allotment, but I didn't because I didn't know about it. So I a month or so ago put down a 10 centimeter layer of compost, and I'm going to have a go at growing a few things this year to see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful or not. The compost wasn't ideal. It really, I would wanted to have, if I'm buying in the compost, I'd want to buy it in and then leave it to actually compost on my own soil. So the compost and the microlife acclimatizes to itself. But I didn't do that, and I didn't have time to do that. So it's a bit of a test bed. What I'm going to be doing is sowing some organic runner beans, and just having a look at the details in this fantastic biodynamic gardening book. I was going to have a go at sowing this evening, because also having a look at the Maria Toon Biodynamic Calendar 2021. We can see we're on the 1st of May, and today is an ideal day to do stuff with plants that fit into the fruit family, which is what the bean family is. But having a read of the details here, it actually says to put supports in before sowing. So I was deciding whether I should bother or not, because I know I need supports at some point, but I decided I'm going to. I might as well take the instructions as it's written by somebody that knows what they're doing, and I don't. So what I'm doing here is actually counting out how many rows I'm going to have. So basically the seeds can be planted 23 centimeters apart in rows that are 80 centimeters apart. And then also reading another part of the instructions, it says that if I was sowing them in pots from seed, to double sow and then to basically thin out. So out of the two, you keep the strongest one. So I figured I'm going to give that a go in the soil as well. So I've worked out I need just about 5 meters of the bed, which should be okay, because in the other part of the bed I'm going to be planting, hopefully, tomatoes. So I've got tomatoes and cucumbers. So I've got cucumber seeds here that I sowed just 2 days ago. I've got 2 different types of tomatoes here. This is a small sort of cherry tomato. This is a larger tomato. So hopefully they sprout and turn into seedlings and do really well. And then out in the garden, it's going to be runner beans up to about here, and then the rest will be cucumbers and tomatoes. Now the sun sets in the west, so this gets lovely sun for a lot of the day through summer. It's nice and hot. It's a bit of a sun trap, a heat trap in our back garden, so it should be a good environment for them. So that's what it's going to look like, obviously at miniature scale. So tomorrow I'm going to pop to Pershore College and get some of the bamboo canes, and then I can sit those in the ground, because tomorrow is also, as long as I do it before 6 o'clock, is also a good day for doing things with fruit type plants. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my first job, go and get the bamboo canes. There we go, just preparing the bed, and next job is to put in the bamboo canes. There we go, that's the bamboo canes, 4 deep, 7 rows, which is enough for all the runner beans. tied at the top in a sort of teepee shape. Then the next job is I'm making holes about 5 centimeters deep, and then I'm pushing 2 seeds in because I'm going to thin out one of them based on whichever one is the weakest. So I'm about 5 centimeters down, and then covering back over, and then the last job will be watering them in and keeping my fingers crossed.